Hey folks, you would not believe the amount of questions I've been asked about Rob Stewart's video on his experimentations with the ketogenic diet. And firstly, I just want to say, Rob, thank you very much for making that video talking about keto. Maybe it can be a little bit of a taboo subject in this whole foods plant-based centric world. But kudos to you, Rob, for making this video. Look, for those of you who have been asking me questions about this, the first thing I just want to say is don't panic. Don't panic. A lot of you have been on whole foods plant-based for a while, and along comes Rob, this kind of godfather type figure in our movement saying he's on keto or he's experimenting to keto. Listen to what he actually says in the video. Look what he actually said. He doesn't take away anything from how he got to where he is. He says it was all on whole foods plant-based. As we know, we know Rob's journey from watching the videos in the past. And Rob builds his, as far as I know, Rob builds his program around 3 phases, which is a detoxification phase, elimination phase, and then a rebuilding phase. And the first 2 of those, detox and elimination, are built around whole foods, plant-based, vegan, all the classic stuff that we know and love for alkalizing our body. So a lot of that stuff he is going to continue to do, as far as I know, and he's going to not be able to take away from the path that actually got him well. And we've got to judge by results, not theory. Man, there's just so much I want to say, and there's so many different types of questions I've been asked about this, but you got to listen to your own body. Essentially, you've got to keep, this is why it's so important to keep logging, judge by results, not theory, and you've got to look at what your own body is doing, how it's responding to what you're doing. If you've been on this clean, whole foods, plant-based, alkalizing way of life, you've been juicing, you've cut out animal products, you're eating in order of digestion, and all of those things are having positive effects, you're gradually improving, or your digestion is improving, your energy is improving, and your skin is going to follow, then hold on to that. Don't let go of that just because Rob is experimenting with other things. Rob is on a journey too. You've got to remember that we're all on a journey here. We're all looking for the next move. If right now you're in red skin syndrome, then you're looking for just having eczema again. And if you've got eczema right now, you're looking to just having the odd flare up. And if you've got pretty good skin, most of the to the next level if you have been clean and clear for a while. So I don't know what Rob's history is with paleo, keto, and all of that stuff. I don't really know if he's done it in the past. Some of you know that I was on the paleo lifestyle for a long time, about 4 years. I would say I was 95% paleo for about 4 years. Reason why I couldn't do 100% was because I just didn't have the willpower, the organization. It's a full-time job, really, being that low carb and not falling off to stimulants or binging on carbohydrates every now and again. In my opinion, it takes a lot of willpower and a lot of organization in order to figure that out and make it work for yourself. But anyway, I did it for about 4 years, and you can see the other videos that I made on this channel about it. But in a nutshell, it did improve my skin in certain ways, but it was ups and downs, and it didn't feel sustainable. And it's since then really that I found this lifestyle, which is abundant and is much more alkalizing and sustainable and enjoyable, and the energy is just there, ready. No matter how fat adapted you are, your body will always favor carbohydrates to burn energy from, because that's naturally how we're designed. Anyway, I'm rambling, I'm getting off topic. Look, ketogenic, paleo, a huge part of these lifestyles, this diet, is you're not going to be eating processed foods, you're not going to be eating dairy, you're going to be focusing a little bit more on your health in general, which means you're probably going to be having better sleep, better hydration. You're just going to be more mindful in general, and it can result in some really good things happening. So, keto is not, don't think of it like the opposite of whole foods plant-based. It's it's a step for some people. Like if you're on a fast food diet right now, or you've got some really messy combinations of fat and carbs going on, and your food combining is all off the wall, paleo could be a step in the right, keto could be a step in the right direction for you. I'm not suggesting that it's going to be the complete answer, but just do your best to try and take a rational approach. So, look, I want to keep this video short because this is kind of my first thoughts. If you want me to talk more about my journey with keto and paleo and stuff, then let me know and I can make a few more videos about that. But don't panic, hold fast to what you've done. If your body is improving, if you're getting better energy and you're experiencing health benefits from doing your whole foods plant-based, don't throw all that out the window. If you've been on this lifestyle for months and you've got some good results, it's completely irrational to think that you suddenly need to change because somebody else is changing. And in fact, it's been really interesting being asked these questions by some of you who I know a little bit from having conversations with or coaching, whatever. And what it's made me realize is that maybe this hasn't become a lifestyle for you as yet, as much as I maybe thought it had. And it's really important for this to become a lifestyle. It's really important for you to get to the point where you identify with what you do, so that no matter what goes on around you, socially or on the YouTubes or whatever, you stick to your guns and you stick to your plan, what it is that you feel right doing. You've got to reach that point. And so I'm glad a lot of this has come up because, you know, it's given me some insight into how some of you are thinking and maybe some insight into what videos I need to make next. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Rob's the man. We support Rob. We're really thankful for all the content that he's made. I don't think we can ever go back on that, even if Rob completely goes over to the other side, as it were. But look, Rob's a good guy, and look, inherently, I do trust Rob. I've spoken to him on a few occasions, and I do trust what he says, that he tries things out on himself before he brings it to the public domain. I have a lot of respect for that. I do exactly the same thing. I wouldn't be able to talk about paleo, keto, and all that stuff if I hadn't experimented with it myself in the past. So stay tuned for more on this topic. If you want one-on-one coaching, if you want email coaching, links are down below, eczemahealing.org. I will see you in the next video.